Hey guys, what's going on? It's Bill, and we're gonna go find out who has the best lunch special. Is it Chili's or is it Applebee's? Stay tuned. All right, so I'm here at Chili's. We're gonna be checking them out first. Look at their menu. Really what we're doing is we're gonna be looking for lunch specials, see who's got the better one, if it's Chili's or Applebee's. Seen a lot of ads around some of their lunch specials, so I wanted to check that out, help you guys out here. It's been a long time since I've been inside of a Chili's or an Applebee's for that matter, so this will be fun for me. It looks like they have their 3 for lunch combos. So the combos come with a fountain drink, chips and salsa starter, and then I can pick from the menu here. It looks like they have a burger, the big smash burger, crispy chicken sandwich, a bowl of soup, and a house salad. Those are all $10.99. And I think that's kind of in alignment with what we would see at Applebee's, so I'm going to stick with that price point. Otherwise, they do have some other 3 for me's here where you can get a beverage, a starter, and an entree for $10.99. And I think those are actually throughout the entire time that they're open. So the lunch combo gives you the chips and salsa, where the 3 for me gives you a beverage, a starter, and an entree. So I think it's a good deal. They do have $10.99 items here too. So I'm just going to take a look at this and kind of see what I'm going to go for, because I don't necessarily think I want chips and salsa, so I might go for the 3 for me and get a starter. I can either get chips and salsa as a starter, a cup of soup, or a house salad. So, all right, I'm going to take a look at this and be right back. All right, so I ordered the big smash burger, which is a limited time offering here. No onions, of course, but it does have Thousand Island, so that sounds like it'd be pretty tasty. I got soup, which was a loaded baked potato soup, and then it comes with fries as part of my meal and a tasty diet soda. So pretty excited. This is a hefty meal. Definitely not going to do Applebee's today, but we'll get to that at some point. If you saw my last video, you knew that I kind of complained about high prices. Everyone's complaining about high prices, and I wanted to start making videos where we can find some value meals, some good values out there. Fast food combos are starting to get pretty expensive, and I think that you get good value here. $10.99 with a burger, a starter, and a beverage. I think that's pretty awesome, and you don't have to come in and eat that, right? Like, you can always get that stuff to go if you're not someone who wants to come into a restaurant. Get it to go, take it home, you know, so it's all the same price there. I know a lot of restaurants who have lunch specials, you have to eat it there. So in this case, you don't here, which is pretty awesome. But I figured, you know, with Chili's and Applebee's kind of fighting head to head for customers, they're going to have some pretty good specials. And really what I'm going to be focusing in on here is the quality of the food. Does it taste good? And do I get good value for my money? I'm only going to go based off of the price on the menu. I'm not going to include tip or tax or anything like that. That can all differ from place to place, or your methodology or thought process on how you want to tip. So I'm not going to include that, but basically right now we're at $10.99 here at Chili's. It's lunchtime, so again, they do have lunch specials, but I went with the 3 for me, which looks like it's available at any time. You can upgrade your beverage to margaritas for a little bit of an upcharge. I'm still working today, so no drinking for me, but I'll get back in here when the food's here and give it a go. Thanks guys for stopping in. Really appreciate it. If you like what I do, just make sure you hit that like button. Tell a friend, whatever the case may be. I really enjoy these, and I hope it brings you guys some joy as well. All right, I'll be back. My soup is out here. As you can see, this is a loaded baked potato soup. A lot of scallions on top. Such not a fan of that, but that's all right. It's my fault for not asking to have that not on there. So let's go ahead and give this soup a try. It is a cold day here in Wisconsin, so soup is probably one of the better options. Super creamy, It's got some cheese flavor. It's some cheese. It's very cheesy. It's almost like a cheese soup. I'm going to assume there's some potato in here somewhere, but yeah, overall it's like a cheese soup with potato. There's some bacon bits in here and obviously the chives. Now you can upgrade this to a bowl, but I figured I wanted just to keep it again at the $10.99 level, so I did not do any upgrades whatsoever. But this is a great way to start off this meal. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. My burger will be here probably momentarily, so we'll share that and take it from there. All right, so my meal is here. Again, I got a cheeseburger. They call it a Monster Smash Burger with fries. Let's dig into this, huh? They look like they cut the burger in half. There's 2 pieces here. I guess I'll cut it in half since they already cut the patty in half. Let's just go ahead and then we can cross-section this bad boy, huh? I like the music here. You guys can probably hear it. Probably get a copyright, but whatever. That. So it's got Thousand Island on here. So, I mean, it could be like a Big Mac. But it's got lettuce. I asked for no tomato. There's cheese on here. And then the smash burger patty, which it's not really a smash burger patty. It's a little bit thicker than that, which is fine. But let's give this thing a taste. I'm probably going to do a couple bites and give you my opinion. It's definitely messy. Can you see everything dropping off? I think overall, this is a good burger. The meat is very well seasoned, tastes good. The bun feels nice and fresh. They do add a ton of lettuce on here to kind of prop it up to make it look bigger, but that's probably what makes it messy too. But overall, I think the flavors are there. I'm gonna keep moving on with this and see if my opinions change as I'm going through this. Let's try these fries. Overall, I feel like they're pretty basic. They have a nice crunch to them. They're seasoned very well. Something that you would expect from a restaurant. So overall, I think these are really good. Probably should get some type of dipping sauce, maybe some ketchup, but I just eat them plain. All right, going into the second half. I get closer, when we get closer, but I'm gonna have to put the tray underneath it. So, and yes, I'm holding my burger upside down. Do you not do that? Sometimes I eat my burger upside down. Soda tastes a little different. Got a diet soda, Diet Coke, I think. Maybe it's a Diet Pepsi, I don't know. But it kind of tastes a little flat. Not the worst thing in the world, but I mean, McDonald's has the best Diet Coke, right? So why should I be comparing McDonald's Coke to this? I probably shouldn't. It's not fair. All right, I'm gonna go with the ketchup on some of these fries. It's a little too dry for me. Excuse me. Much better. All right, I'm not gonna finish these fries. I'm usually part of the Clean Plate Club, something that we can talk about later. It has to do with my upbringing and all that other fun stuff. If you guys ever want to know about it, just let me know in the comments below, I'll tell you. But overall, I am pleased with this meal. $10.99, you got an appetizer, a burger, or another entree if you wanted to, and these fries. I thought the burger was really good. Thousand Island really kind of sets it off. A little too much lettuce on there for me. It's a shredded lettuce, made things a little bit messy. They have some pickles on there, but they're very thin pickles, and maybe I got 2 of them on there. So proportion, you know, not exactly there, but I'm not really gonna be picky about that. But, like I said, the flavors were good, the fries were good, the soup was good. So I think overall, this is a win. I'm gonna go check out Applebee's next, and then after I do that, well, I'll just have to make a decision on which lunch special do I think is the best. So, all right, I'll see you guys. Well, you'll see this right away, but I'll see you guys in a couple days. All right.
Several days later.
Alright, what's going on, everyone? I am at Applebee's now. It's definitely been a couple days later. So I wanted to come check out Applebee's, show you the menu. So theirs is the really big meal deal. It's $9.99. You can choose from the big classic bacon cheeseburger or the big cluckin' chicken sandwich. You also get unlimited fries. So a little bit different. You get more fries. You also get a drink. But here you don't get an appetizer, so it's $9.99, no appetizer, but unlimited fries. So there's our difference. So because I did a burger at Chili's, I'm gonna do a burger here. I did get the big classic bacon cheeseburger, no onions. And so when that gets out here, we're gonna go ahead and give this thing a try. So glad you guys are all here. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're at Applebee's. Cheers. This may sound stupid, but I like their soda better already. I doubt that's indicative of what we're gonna get from a meal standpoint, but I don't know, it's the little things, right? Sometimes you gotta be picky about stuff. So, all right, I'll be back when the food gets here. Talk to you guys in a minute. All right, so as you guys can see, my food is out here. I got the fries and I got the burger right off the bat. And I'm gonna show you this real quick. Let's see if I can just let you guys see this. But right off the bat, it already looks like the burger has a nice crust on it, which is really cool. More resembling a smash burger than what we have seen historically. Then we got the fries. I think I want to try the fries first. They look really good, piping hot. They look seasoned. They are seasoned. They're a little on the softer side, so they're not really crispy at all. I really do like the flavors on these. Let's cut into this and get me a cross section here so you guys can see what that looks like. All right, so as you guys can see, we have the bun and the burger. We got leaf lettuce on here, tomato, and the bacon. This is on a brioche bun that was lightly toasted. Let's give this thing a try. So far, I think it's got a really good cook on it. The burger is nicely done. The veggies feel fresh. You got a nice cheesy note to it. Looks like maybe American cheese on here. The bacon flavors definitely come through pretty nicely. They give you more pickles on here than I got at Chili's. And so it's got some really nice contrast and flavors there. And actually the first bite or two, you got the saltiness of the bacon and the brininess of the pickle. It all kind of came through all together. And I really just wanted to kind of keep eating this. Again, we have our lettuce, which is leaf lettuce, so it's not as messy as you go through here. Does, again, give it a little bulk, but overall, I'm enjoying this. You know, as I'm kind of looking through here, I noticed this little table topper. They have a happy hour from 3 to 5 or 9 to close. You get half-price appetizers, but you also get a cheeseburger for $7.99, which looks like comes with fries, so that sounds like a pretty good deal in its own right. Who doesn't like half-price appetizers? I don't know. I'm going to finish this off. We're going to go through some of my final thoughts, and then I guess I'll pick a winner? I guess I'll pick a winner. Okay, I'll be back. All right, so here are my final thoughts about my time here at Applebee's. I thought my meal was pretty good. Really like the cook on the burger. I like that crusty piece that you get on there, that caramelized piece, if you will. There are no condiments on there, so no sauces. Maybe if they had a different sauce on there, or if you want to add a little ketchup and mustard or whatever, you can. But definitely no condiments on there. But you got the tomato, the pickle, the lettuce, and the burger, and the cheeseburger. Slightly toasted brioche bun. The fries, fantastic. Seasoned. Actually couldn't stop eating them. I definitely finished my plate. As you can see, I'm part of the Clean Plate Club here. No ketchup needed. but overall very, very tasty. Now again, here the menu price for this particular meal is $9.99, your choice of a burger or chicken. It's got bottomless fries, so if you were still hungry after this, which maybe you would be, I don't know, I'm not, but still hungry after this, you can get another order of fries to go with it, and it's not going to cost you anything extra. Where at Chili's, it was $10.99 for the meal. Not only did you get your burger and fries, but you also got an appetizer, and you got to choose if you wanted, soup or chips and salsa or anything like that. So price difference is $1, pretty nominal. You get soda in both of them. So I think I need to give it a little bit of thought on who I think I'm gonna declare a winner here. You know what? Let me cash out. I'm gonna go sit in the car, give it a thought, and I'll see you guys there. Yeah. All right. I'll be back. So I gave it some thought, and it was a tough decision. Honestly, it was very tough. I think quality-wise, they're both pretty good from a quality standpoint. Chili's on one hand had Thousand Island dressing on their burger, which gave it a little bit of a different flavor profile. It wasn't really a smash burger because it is pretty thick, but overall, I felt the cook was pretty good on it, and it tasted pretty okay. The fries, while very crispy, were not seasoned, and so I did have to, either season them myself, which I did not do, or use a little ketchup to kind of help add in some different flavor depth there. Now, Applebee's, on the other hand, you got bacon on your burger, which I'm a big fan of bacon, as you guys probably are fully aware, so I was definitely all about that, but there were no condiments on it, so it did feel a little dry. Sometimes that can be a little bit hard to eat, but overall I thought the flavors were really there. Now the fries were hands down way better than I got at Chili's, and I didn't need to, put any ketchup on there, and I was actually able to kind of keep going at it. And I'll tell you, if I was here with some friends, we had a couple of drinks, I would have ordered another round of those fries because I thought they were that good. So at Chili's, it's $10.99. You got your meal with your soda or beverage and an appetizer. Here at Applebee's, it's $9.99. You get your meal. You can only choose between the chicken or the burger, and then you get your soda with that too. So overall, I would have to give it to Applebee's. The bacon on the burger was definitely my jam. The seasoned fries were really good. Overall, I thought, for $1 difference, I didn't really need the appetizer. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give this one Applebee's. Good job. If you guys are going to go grab lunch somewhere and you're deciding where you want to go, give Applebee's a try. I think you'll enjoy it if that's the route you're going to go. Now, we're going to add a little bit to this. So you guys can shut off the video now if you want, but I'm going to talk a little bit about my experiences inside of the restaurants. That wasn't part of this and doesn't sway my decision one way or the other. I felt like the inside of Chili's was a little more up to date. And in that regard, it felt a little more inviting and welcoming, I guess, in that regard. Service was really good. Did not have a problem with service at all. I felt that they were very attentive and came by frequently enough where if I needed something, I was able to get it, but not so much that it bothered me. Applebee's, on the other hand, looks like they could use a little bit of a refresher. I don't know if it's just the decor or color scheme or what it is, but I walked in and immediately I was like transported back to when I used to go to Applebee's all the time as a younger person in early 2000s, right? It doesn't look like anything's been refreshed at all. Service here, also very awesome. My waiter was very attentive, got me what I needed right away, wasn't overbearing, checked in on me a couple of times. And so I think overall, if you're going to go eat inside of one of these restaurants, and now granted, I went during a little bit slower times, no idea what it would be like if it's super busy in there, if you're going to get the same level of service. But I felt food quality at both places was good, service was good, so in that respect, if I was going to go eat out again, given that the food was kind of comparable, In restaurant, that's a tough one. I would probably give it to Chili's, even though I still felt the food was better here at Applebee's. So, anyways, those are my thoughts. What I do want to know from you guys, though, before you leave, they both offer a chicken version of their meals. Did you guys want me to do a review on those to find out which one I think is better? Whether it's, Applebee's or Chili's chicken sandwiches? I mean, if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments below. If I get enough people interested, I will make another video. Otherwise, I'll go back to my regularly scheduled, looking for local stuff in the Milwaukee area and highlighting those for you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate this. This is a labor of love for me. I really enjoy doing these. I hope you guys enjoy watching them. You guys have a great day. We'll talk again soon. Peace out.